the current theory I'm working with, and I'm pretty sure this is true, I'm pretty sure, is that life doesn't reward the wrong path. Whether we think it's right or not, whether we're all in or not, if it's not happening and we're hitting roadblocks at every stage, even if we're doing what we think are the right things, life's just not going to reward it because it's trying to steer us the other way. If we're constantly going against the current, it's almost as though the current just speeds up the harder we row. And that's a good thing because it means that life is conspiring to bring us to the point where we really needed, where we were quote unquote born to be, rather than where we think we want to be based on our ego or what we think would be cool, or just decisions that we make in our early years when we're not fully developed. And like I had the same dream, I wanted to play basketball, play in the NBA. Like, probably everybody at some point had that same dream. And where I turned out, it's funny, we were watching again that Lakers show on HBO. What's it called again? Showtime? Showtime. So I'm watching it with my mom, and she said to me after one of the episodes, if you could have done that, like played in the NBA, been an NBA superstar, would you have done that? And I was like, no. And she kind of looked at me and she's like, no, but really, come on. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. Like, you could not stop me from doing what I'm doing now. I don't care. Like, this was the plan all along. I will take this 1,000,000 times out of 1,000,000 over playing NBA basketball. There's no amount of money, fame, notoriety, nothing. This is all I want to do. And that started from the dream of playing or wanting to play in the NBA. So it's a beautiful thing. Like, the natural process of life wants to lead us to the place that we're meant to be. We really need to just get out of the way. And that brings up another thing that, again, this is maybe going to be an unpopular opinion, but nature doesn't make mistakes. And I say that in that we all have things that we're gifted at. And some people is like, we shouldn't have to just do the thing that we're gifted at just because we're gifted at it. And sometimes if we're doing something that we are really gifted at or we're naturally inclined towards, but we're doing it in sort of a tainted way or a way that's meant to please others or in the way that fulfills the agendas of other people, it kind of becomes toxic. But we all are gifted with natural inclinations. You being, this is what reminded me of this when you were talking about being in the water and this natural sort of pleasure from, oh, this feels really right to me. Those are big clues. The things that were naturally, like, this feels so natural to me to speak. Like, it's harder to stop speaking. As you can probably tell, it's really hard. And I can't not do this. And that is the things that we're naturally born with and equipped with. It's in all of us, but often we get it in our head, like, wouldn't it be so cool to do this other thing? This looks so cool, like Michael Jordan, man, when he like took off from the free throw, let me do that, and like it's gonna look so sick. Like all of that sort of thing. It just takes us away from the natural thing. And the fact is, Michael Jordan was naturally gifted to do that. He followed that. And I don't know a path that doesn't lead him to exactly that point, So much easier to go with the current and to ride the waves. Don't steer the ocean, steer the roller coaster, So hopefully that's a satisfying answer.
So what would you say, so Weston made a similar remark, I think it was around the campfire last night or something, but basically like all the sports movies are the underdog that keeps fighting through and finally they taste the victory at the end. Is there any general teaching point as to whether you can differentiate between the world's trying to move you to your true purpose, or this is just another obstacle that you gotta keep pounding at until you get through it?
Well, this is what I said to him. It's like, if it's your true purpose, nothing's going to stop you. Like I said, I will live in a box and I will still be speaking and teaching. I don't care because there's no external result. The roadblocks and all of this stuff comes in the way of getting to some external goal, but I don't have necessarily an external goal. It's just to do this. And so what can stop that? Hey, it's Taylor. I hope you enjoyed today's talk. And if you did, the best thing to do right now while it's fresh in your mind is head over to deepgame.com and join us in our free masterclass where you'll learn all of the fundamental principles of the part of basketball that's played with the mind. We've had players call this the best hour of basketball learning of their lives, and it's completely free right now. So head over to deepgame.com, join us. Once again, it's totally free, and I will see you there.